Five, four, three, two, one. Superhero Hub is number one. I'm Sam,
I'm not.
and today it's your weekly dose of
The news.
breaking news. Top story. I'm going to throw this in because it's a story that annoyed me the most. Comic book fans, Superman fans. The Krypton trailer for the series of sci-fi popped up this week and was subsequently removed for some reason. In my opinion, stupid. It's like, let's be honest, it's going to pop up somewhere anyway. Someone's obviously got a hard copy of it, so just removing it off that was dumb. I mean, it created a fair bit of hype. I mean, it was trending, it was all over the place, and then they're just like, no trace of it anymore, unless you watch the trailer reactions.
Yeah, that's odd. I didn't get to see it, but it does seem weird. You know, eventually once something's on the internet, that's it, really, isn't it? Like we were talking about the Doctor Who thing earlier. Once the news is out about the Master, why you bother hiding it? You know what I mean? You might as well just release the trailer now.
Exactly. I mean, it wasn't a bad trailer. You know what I mean? It pretty much just whatever, everything in the plot. So I mean, if you're removing it because of you're embarrassed by the plot, I'm sorry, but that's pretty much set in stone. All you Miley Cyrus fans, I know you are. She has a guest role in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, so she will be popping up somewhere there.
Okay.
So
whatever. It's nothing to be worried about, is it? Really, it's going to be a cameo or something, isn't it?
yeah, but I mean, I'm just like, keep your eyes peeled, Cyrus fans. Also, in Guardians of the Galaxy news, the track list popped up this week. In my opinion, it doesn't look as hot as the one from, you know, the first film. There are a lot of kind of unknown songs on there, but I mean, the first one was sick. That's obviously hype to be, and like the Guardians, whatever. The last track is an original song by James Gunn.
Ooh.
I don't think he sings it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Maybe he
wait to
does.
see.
I don't know anything about it, but who knows? We also a huge. This is unrelated, but a huge release date. Like everything's flipping release date. The New Mutants, that TV show, that film even. So it's all about Fox. New Mutants will be coming out April the 13th, 2018. That's the one with Maisie Williams in it, maybe, possibly as Wolfsbane or whatever, even though it hasn't been confirmed yet. But Deadpool 2 will be coming out June the 1st, 2018. And the X-Men film, whatever that's called, I don't think there's a confirmed title yet. I think we had Supernova down there, but it's like Dark Phoenix or whatever, the one that's going to be that plot line, that comes out in November the 2nd, 2018. So literally that is 3 Fox Marvel films coming out in 2018, paired with Black Panther is going to be coming out in the MCU. So literally there's going to be about 10 comic book films coming out that year.
Yep. Get used to it.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. Deadpool's going to be sick. The X-Men's going to be okay. New Mutants, hell, that could be really good.
Well, sure, any of them could be good, but let's wait and see, won't we?
Also release dates, the upcoming 4 Avatar films.
Oh, I believe that when I see it.
So the first one is coming out on December the 18th in 2020. The second one December 17th, 2021. The third one December the 20th, 2024, and the fourth one December 19th, 2025.
Alright, yeah, whatever. They'll move date about 5 times before they actually come out. Well, you say the first one, is that Avatar 2 or Avatar 3?
Avatar 2.
Avatar 2 comes out when?
December the 18th, 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Avatar came out in 2009.
Yeah. Well, obviously, it's because first the second one's coming out in 2020, then a year later the third one, then there's a 3 year break till 24, and then a year after that in 25,
Oh my
the
god.
fifth one comes out. X-File fans, it will be coming back to Fox later this year because apparently the revival or whatever. How when did that come out? Couple
Last
years.
year. No, it's last year.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Last year was that much of a success. They've ordered another one. I wonder if David Duchovny is getting the money he was offered when he quit.
No.
Last
Nowhere
time
near.
round.
Nowhere near.
Yeah, I bet he's regretting that now. He left. He probably got offered an S ton of money. He left, and then like what, 15, 20 years later, whether he's sitting there thinking, oh, maybe I should. What?
It's not quite 20. I think 2000, it would have been around then. So, well, you know what?
Nah, because
Yeah,
I remember him quitting when Evolution came out.
that was 2001. X-Files ended in 2002, so he left a couple of years before that. So it'd been 99, 2000. And the thing is, like, I don't completely disagree with you, but the thing is like, X-Files had peaked at that time. They've already come out with the first movie, and ratings were going to drop, and obviously they dropped even bigger when he left. And
Yeah, which is why it's even better that, like, if you know it's coming to an end, you might as well hang on for them last 2 years and milk the hundreds of thousands of dollars per episode.
true, but you know, he had a shot at a movie career. It didn't work out, but at least he gave it a go. So it's a worse situation when you're in my opinion, you're David Caruso, who had like a massive hit in NYPD Blue, and then left after a year to have a film career which failed massively, and then wound up being in CSI
Miami.
which was not good.
No.
At least the company gave it a go.
Exactly. So credit where credit's due. And he did go on and do Californication. So I mean, he must have got cash from that because that ran for a while as well, didn't it?
Yeah.
But enough about David Duchovny. The comic book series Lock and Key. I really don't know much about that at all, but for all you people who do know what it is or want to look into it, it is a comic book series that has got a pilot order by Hulu. So,
Actually, because didn't they? Am I thinking of something different? Because I think they tried to make a pilot of Lock and Key before, but it didn't work. But that was it. Hulu. It's Hulu. We don't have Hulu, do we? In an American thing.
Hulu's like Netflix, but like whack. A whack Netflix.
I don't think we get it.
We could. I mean, you can get it on like the internet.
But I don't think it's
anyone can get it, but it's not prominent. I don't think it's really prominent anywhere. It's really like a low key Netflix that like Netflix surged and that didn't. Kind of like the Blockbuster. You know what I mean? Because they were going to be like the new Netflix, and then the executives at the company said, "Oh, we don't want it to be like a streaming service." So a couple of years later, they went bankrupt, and Netflix pretty much used the exact same model. And haha, Blockbuster. Cloak and Dagger, Olivia Holt and whoever is playing Dagger. Well, Olivia Holt's kind of famous. She's like one of them American Nickelodeon thing, like 19-year-old girl, like kind of like Victoria Justice.
I don't know who
one
that
of them lot. Whatever.
Like you mean like Miley Cyrus and that?
Yeah, kind of like that, but obviously not as big as Miley Cyrus, but like popular in like the TV shows in America. She's playing Cloak, so all you Olivia Holt fans, the trailer came out. I was a little confused as to kind of Cloak and Dagger, but Cloak is kind of light and dark. Like Cloak no, Cloak's the guy, and he like feeds on people and has got shadow based abilities, and Dagger is Olivia Holt and she can make light daggers out. She can create light constructs like daggers, and she also helps keep Cloak's feeding at bay.
Okay, yeah, I don't know much about Cloak and Dagger either. I only know them through the Maximum Carnage thing, but It sounds interesting enough. I'll give it a watch.
Yeah, it could be. It'd kind of be kind of like an X-Men Model 2 kind of Outcast. I think they have running with the Runaways as well, so kind of like the outsider X-Men kind of thing, teen drama, whatever. Game of Thrones fans, the first official Game of Thrones photos have come out. Gives absolutely nothing away, but if you like to look at photos of them, then you can. Primarily for Daenerys fans, I'd imagine, because you wouldn't really want to look at pictures of like anyone else. Arrow news: the Arrow sizzle reel came out, giving a kind of lowdown on the last few episodes of Arrow. It's interesting that because I was looking for a Flash one, because that would have been good to watch. But I guess like all the episodes running up to season finale is so like whatever. I guess they couldn't do it, or
Yeah,
maybe they will do it.
yeah, maybe, but I mean, the Flash is kind of still built around this whole mystery about who Savitar is and will they save Iris kind of thing in it. So they probably don't want to touch on the old spoilers, like I heard they did do with Arrow with Deathstroke.
Yeah, so generally the big talking point of that is obviously at the end is like, I'm glad you came back, kid. You got Oliver with the Deathstroke mask and Manu Bennett, who last week claimed he wasn't coming back, but now he is, and apparently it's double talk with his tweet, whatever. Um, Aliens fans, there's a first photo of that Neomorph, the new kind of alien in the Alien film, which looks kind of cool. It looks like a smoother version of like the Xenomorph, but white. So kind of cute and cuddly Xenomorph
Mm.
next to a squashed head. Injustice 2 fans, the Shattered Alliances Part 5, the last part came out this Thursday, I think, and obviously that's got first look at Brainiac. It kind of features a lot around him, so you get to see a bit of his gameplay style in little flickers.
Do we know who the villain is of the game?
I guess it's Brainiac, because in this trailer you got all the like skull Brainiac ships coming down and stuff like that, and is going to take over the earth. It's really kind of convoluted because they're fighting amongst themselves, picking up the pieces from the last game, because a lot of good people turned, so it's kind of all over the place. But they can't really deal with Brainiac, so maybe Batman's gonna strike a deal and get Superman out to kind of fix that, whatever that leads to. Henry Cavill fans, you'll know Superman. The first image of his character from Mission Impossible 6 has been released, and he has a mustache.
Okay.
Yep. The new Warrior TV show, their 6 main characters have been revealed, so put your hands up if you know who they are. Microbe, Night Thrasher, Mr. Immortal, Squirrel Girl, Debris, and Speedball. I think I know his
I know
Speedball.
Speedball.
Yeah, so they're the characters for the new Warriors, which is in production so far, which will be pretty neat. Joss Whedon gave an interview this week talking about Batgirl amongst other things, and is kind of, in terms of casting, there's no one is officially got his eye on, but if the fit's right, the fit's right. And I guess is kind of leaning towards, and I quote, the Batgirl actress I doubt will be a name. So, not
Mm.
that it's completely ruling out a big Hollywood person, but I guess it's kind of leaning towards kind of, in the same sense of kind of Daisy Ridley with Star Wars. She was kind of unknown, and now she's kind of everywhere.
She was, but the thing is, that's Star Wars. You know what I mean? Like, Star Wars carries itself.
Well, apparently,
Batgirl doesn't.
Lindsay Morgan in terms of like not a big name, like
Yeah. It's red.
apparently
That's what you mean.
like Lindsay Morgan from the 100, that TV show, the cute girl from that, apparently her name's popped up, whether that's just like fan casting or whatever. What do you think, Hollywood or not Hollywood?
I think Hollywood.
What,
You want
because
the
of
work. Yeah, because like I said before, like Star Wars is a brand. Star Wars carries itself. Batgirl doesn't. No one really knows who Batgirl is. It's you
So
know
you feel you need a big name to bring the
not
pull?
not 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 necessarily a massive name, but at least someone you can recognise. You don't need to get Brie Larson, but I would certainly get someone who's visible and who people would know, not like Daisy Ridley, just pluck whoever and chuck her in the movie. I'm not sure that will work unless you've got a villain that people are going to know.
Um,
The only way you could do that, if you do like they did in the old Superman film, yeah, no one knows who Christopher Reeve is, but obviously you got two big names that carry the film. If you
yeah,
can do it that way, then fine.
yeah. Apparently, I'm trying to. This is off the memory. This ain't on the list, but I think Jared Leto on his Twitter, there's a picture of his Joker like round the neck of Ben Affleck's Batman with a knife to it. So I guess that's kind of people are getting excited about that, whatever that means. So yeah.
Makes sense. You got a Joker put him in a Batman movie. It depends what movie it's going to be in, though.
It's interesting because that's kind of up in the air. I'm not even sure flipping now everything is getting rewrit with the Batman film. Like some people are not sure that flipping Deathstroke's going to be in it. That it's going to be
Mm.
all rewritten all over the place. So I mean,
And with Deathstroke now popping back up in Arrow, it might possibly lend some credence to that because I would presume that's the only reason he wasn't in the show. There's no way
I,
you take out your best character, in my opinion, anyway, your best character for that long. I mean, that's why they took out the Suicide Squad as well, wasn't it?
yeah. What's your opinion on that? Do you think there could be you could have Deathstroke be in Arrow and have like someone else play him in a film as well? Or do you think
Yes. If they're doing it with the Flash, why can't you do it with Deathstroke?
that's what I mean? That's completely my opinion as well, and it builds brand recognition as well. You know
Having
what I
said that,
mean?
look,
Deathstroke who?
yeah,
Oh, I've seen him on Arrow. It's pretty good.
well, I think it'll be the other way around. More people are going to see the Batman movie than will ever watch Arrow.
Yeah, I
But,
know, but
like, I mean, I'm not against the idea, but having said that, I don't need Deathstroke to be the villain of the Batman movie. It would be kind of refreshing. It is something different, but he's not. He's not a major Batman villain. He's more of a Titans villain anyway. So
yeah, it's like
I'd feel bad for what's his face, Joe
Joe.
Manganiello. Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah. Unless he's signed a deal and he's got his cash in the pocket already, then you won't feel so bad for him. Tom Cavanagh, Harrison Wells, he will be directing the latest episode coming back on Tuesday. The Once and Future Flash. I think that's the episode name. Something like that. I think the start of it I butchered a bit, but blah 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 and Future Flash. He will be directing that. And Kingsman fans, a Golden Circle teaser trailer came out this week, which was 10 seconds and literally was just a bunch of flashed images. So yeah, I thought I'd check that out, and then I saw all the flashed images. I was just like, oh, whatever. But first one was good. This one will probably be better. It's even better. It's got Channing Tatum in it, playing some American guy. So yeah, everything's pretty in terms of TV. Everything's coming back this week. Flash is on Tuesday. Gotham's back on Monday. Obviously, Arrow will be back. I'd imagine Riverdale and Powerless will be back too. So in terms of our schedule, expect a big week. And that is your breaking news. I'm Sam,
On that,
and we will see you next week and during the week. But in terms of breaking news, next week.
wrap it up. Wrap it up. Go out strong.